We live in a time where opportunities are everywhere. You can learn investing from your living room, start a business from your phone, access information that used to be reserved for insiders. But something strange is happening. The more opportunities appear, the more people hesitate. They watch, they save videos, they read threads, they say, "I'll look into it later." And then nothing happens. Not because they're lazy, not because they're incapable, not because they don't want a better life. There's something deeper going on. And if you've ever felt ready to change, but still stayed where you are, this might explain why. Loss aversion. The human brain is not designed to chase opportunity. It is designed to avoid loss. In simple terms, losing $1,000 hurts more than gaining $1,000 feels good. The pain of loss is stronger than the pleasure of gain. That's why new opportunities often feel interesting, but dangerous. When you see a new opportunity, investing, starting a digital business, switching careers, your first reaction isn't excitement. It's risk. What if I fail? What if I lose money? What if I look foolish? What if others move faster than me? Your brain doesn't evaluate potential gains neutrally. It prioritizes potential losses. This is what psychologists call loss aversion. But you don't need the term to understand the feeling. We cling to small, familiar stability instead of reaching for uncertain growth. Because stability feels safe, uncertainty feels threatening. And in the digital age, almost every meaningful opportunity comes wrapped in uncertainty. In Thinking Fast and Slow, Daniel Kahneman explains that we have two systems of thinking: a fast system, emotional and protective, and a slow system, rational and analytical. When you see a new opportunity, the fast system reacts first. Is this dangerous? Could this make us lose something? It doesn't care about long-term upside. It cares about immediate safety. That's why people can understand long-term investing logically and still feel paralyzed emotionally. The math makes sense. The emotions resist. In The Psychology of Money, Morgan Housel makes a powerful point. Financial decisions are rarely about intelligence. They're about behavior. Most people don't struggle because they lack information. They struggle because of how they react to uncertainty. And in the digital age, information actually amplifies fear, because we don't just see success stories. We see failures instantly, publicly, constantly. Even someone like Warren Buffett understands this deeply. Buffett is famously cautious. He doesn't invest in things he doesn't understand. He avoids unnecessary speculation. Some people see that as conservative. But what he really understands is loss aversion. Protecting capital matters more than chasing quick gains. The difference is this: Buffett doesn't let fear stop him completely. He uses it as a filter, not as a brake. He still moves, but he moves with structure. That's the distinction. Some people freeze because they fear loss. Successful people acknowledge the fear and manage it. Today we are exposed to endless options. And the more options we have, the more afraid we are of choosing the wrong one. Every decision feels like a massive bet. If you choose A, you lose B. If you start now, you feel unprepared. If you wait, you fear falling behind. So the brain chooses the safest strategy: delay. Delaying feels neutral, but it's not. Doing nothing is still a decision. And often, it's a decision to preserve the present, even if the present isn't moving you forward. If you often avoid new opportunities, you're probably not weak. Your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. It's trying to protect you from loss. The problem is this: in the modern world, the danger isn't only taking risks. The danger is never taking small, controlled risks at all. Because over time, the biggest risk becomes stagnation. Not because you failed, but because you never gave yourself the chance to learn. Maybe the better question isn't, will this make me money? Maybe it's, can I tolerate a small, measured risk in exchange for growth? Because in finance and in life small, intentional losses are often the price of deeper understanding. And once you see that clearly, you don't feel ashamed of hesitation. You feel aware. And awareness is where better decisions begin.